Explanation of the book Anything You Want by Derek Sievers, where we review each idea and axis of the book in detail. 1. Simplicity in entrepreneurship. In the book, Sievers focuses on the idea that simplicity is the essence of success in the world of entrepreneurship. Although many people follow complex ideas or believe that they need complex strategies and large institutions to achieve success, Sievers believes that simplicity is the key to focusing on what is really important. The main idea. Any project can succeed if it focuses on the basics only without going into complex details or trying to please everyone. The practical application in CD Baby. When Sievers started CD Baby, he did not have a complex plan or a huge investment. He simply started by providing a service for independent musicians to distribute their music online, and this service focused on what the audience needed without providing unnecessary options or providing complex services. 2. Entrepreneurial challenges and solutions. Although Sievers founded CD Baby with a strong belief in a simple idea, he faced many challenges, but he always found solutions to them instead of giving up. Key idea. Challenges are a natural part of entrepreneurship, but how we deal with them is what determines our success. Instead of dwelling on problems, we should focus on finding innovative solutions. Practical application in CD Baby. Sievers faced problems receiving shipments and managing orders, but he always focused on solutions such as continuously improving procedures and leveraging the technology available at the time. 3. Don't just focus on money. Sievers repeatedly highlights that money is not the primary goal in entrepreneurship. In fact, focusing on money can lead to losing sight of the true mission and value of the company. Key idea. The ultimate goal should be to create real value for people rather than just seeking profit. Practical application in CD Baby. When Sievers started his company, his vision was to provide a fair and reliable service to independent musicians. His goal wasn't to make as much money as possible, but rather to enable independent artists to showcase their music and reach a wider audience in a fair way. Ultimately, selling the company was a principled decision to ensure that the company's values would outlive him. Or 4. Life before work. Work-life balance. Derek Sievers believes that entrepreneurs' lives should be balanced. Through his experience, he realized that personal and professional lives are equally important, and that success in business doesn't necessarily mean success in personal life. Main idea. True success comes when you find a balance between work and personal life. If your project is taking up all your time and affecting your personal life, it may not be the success you're looking for. CD Baby's practical application. Even though the company was growing rapidly and Sievers was busy, he always sought to find balance in his life. He ran the company in a way that gave him time to engage in other important activities such as reading books, taking walks, and reflecting on the things that matter to him. 5. Success doesn't come quickly. Sievers explains that success in entrepreneurship doesn't happen overnight. There are always stages of failure, doubts, and challenges that must be overcome before you reach sustainable success. Main idea. Success takes time and patience, and it only comes after facing failure and learning from it. Practical application in CD Baby. In the beginning, he was not making much profit from CD Baby. He had the patience to continue working on improving the company. He focused on customer service and ensuring their satisfaction, which over time led to a good reputation and led to the growth of the company. 6. The importance of culture within the company. Sievers strongly believed that corporate culture is one of the essential factors for the success of a company. Successful companies are not only those that have a good product, but those that succeed in creating a positive work environment that believes in human values. Main idea. Corporate culture must be consistent with the highest values of the company and society. Under practical application in CD Baby, Sievers was keen to ensure that employees at CD Baby shared the same values and worked in an environment that respected and appreciated each individual. He respected employees and believed in the importance of providing them with opportunities to grow within the company. 7. Altruism and giving. One of the main ideas that the book focuses on is that entrepreneurship is not just for personal gain, but it can be a way to serve the community and contribute to making a difference. Main idea. Entrepreneurship can be a way to change the world or improve it in some way. Practical application in CD Baby. Part of Sievers' philosophy in running CD Baby was focused on serving the community and supporting independent musicians who were not getting a fair chance from the major companies. 8. Selling and giving up the business. When Sievers decided to sell CD Baby, his decision was different from most entrepreneurs who always seek to sell their companies for financial gain. His goal was to ensure that his mission and values would continue after selling the company. Main idea. Selling the company can be a good decision if it means ensuring the continuity of the values that the company was built on. Practical application in CD Baby. Sievers sold CD Baby to a company that valued his values and goals. And in doing so, he managed the sale of the company in a way that ensured the continuity of support for independent musicians. 9. The importance of personal development. Sievers also explains that personal growth is an essential part of success in business. One must continually evolve by learning from experiences and challenges. When his key idea, personal success and self-development should be part of any entrepreneurial endeavor. Practical application in CD Baby. Despite the challenges, Sievers has always focused on learning new lessons from his personal experiences and continually developing himself as a leader and founder. Book summary. The book Anything You Want is an invitation to think differently about entrepreneurship and personal life. Sievers presents his vision of work and life, explaining that simplicity, authenticity, and passion for true values are the keys to the success of any project or company. The book does not focus only on making profits, but invites us to think about how we can improve the world around us through the work we do. We will mention two of the most prominent stories from the book, Anything You Want. 1. The story of starting from home. When Derek Sievers decided to create CD Baby, he did not have a lot of capital or huge financial support. Rather, he started the idea very simply and modestly. He was initially an independent musician suffering from the same problems that many of his colleagues were suffering from: the difficulty of distributing music and the lack of a fair platform for independent musicians to sell their music online. One day, Sievers decided to provide a solution to this problem by building a small website that helped independent musicians sell their music directly to consumers. Instead of going to large record companies that often exploit artists, Sievers aimed to build a platform where it was easy for artists to interact with the audience. The initial steps. He started from his bedroom in his home. He did not have a formal office or a huge team of employees. He managed everything himself, from building the website to shipping CDs manually. Sievers says that he would set aside a specific time each day to download albums from artists who would mail him their work. Lesson learned. This story highlights the value of simplicity and creative thinking in solving problems. Instead of worrying about lack of resources, Sievers focused on a simple and clear idea. If there's no place for independent musicians to sell their music, why not start one? He started out very simply, but his focus on providing a real service to people who needed it was the secret to his success. CD Baby started out as a simple idea in his bedroom, but eventually became one of the largest online stores for independent musicians. It was from humble beginnings that he achieved great success, proving that big companies don't always need huge investments or large teams at the beginning. But you can start from a simple place with a clear vision. 2. The value of customer care story. One of Sievers' core beliefs was the importance of taking personal care of customers. While CD Baby was growing rapidly, Sievers still managed many aspects of the company himself, especially when it came to interacting with customers. In one instance, he was approached by a customer who was unhappy with the service. The customer had ordered a product that had not been shipped on time, and he was very angry. Instead of sending the customer to customer service or just sending an automated apology, Sievers decided to engage with the customer personally. Personal communication. Sievers called the customer directly to apologize for the delay and was eager to listen to all of his concerns. He then arranged for the product to be shipped as quickly as possible and guaranteed to compensate the customer for the delay. He even sent a handwritten note with the product to show how much he cared about the customer personally. Sievers knew that the customer experience was more important than just closing a sale, and he wanted to make sure that this customer remained satisfied and loyal to the company. The result? This response surprised the angry customer, who had not expected such personal care. Not only that, but the customer became one of CD Baby's biggest supporters, and he began to talk about his positive experiences with Sievers in the company in all sorts of circles. This customer became an unofficial ambassador for the company. Lesson learned. Personal care can turn an angry customer into a lifelong advocate for the company. Sievers believed that focusing on customer service was the foundation of sustainable success. Even when he faced logistical problems or delays, he would handle the issues as quickly as possible and in a way that reflected a genuine concern for the customer. This care made CD Baby more than just a trading platform, but a company built on trust and loyalty. This story illustrates how attention to detail can be so small, but it can make a huge difference in how customers perceive your company. Customer care was not just part of the job for Sievers. It was a core value that helped him build a strong reputation for his company. Conclusion. These two stories highlight the simple philosophy that Sievers believed in, which is that success does not require huge capital or a large team, but rather a clear vision, a genuine concern for customers, and the ability to start a project in the simplest of circumstances. Success comes not only from the money you make, but from the way you take care of others and how you build a strong relationship with them.